Hello everyone, and welcome back to Screen Trends. In today's brand new video, Dr. Phil just got exposed for cheating on his wife. Let's get right into it. Philip Calvin McGraw, born on September 1st, 1950, also known as Dr. Phil, is an American television personality, author, and the host of the television show Dr. Phil. He holds a doctorate in clinical psychology, but ceased renewing his license to practice psychological therapy in 2006. Phil has never been a licensed physician in any state. However, he is a doctor of philosophy in that he has a PhD. The 69-year-old received his degree from the University of Northern Texas in 1979 and obtained his license to practice psychology in Texas. Dr. Phil was just exposed for cheating on his wife recently, and many amongst others are talking about it. Phil McGraw and his wife, Robin Jo Jamison, were high school sweethearts in their hometown in Kansas. Phil was a high school football player who went on to play college ball, while Robin was a cheerleader and homecoming queen. People who knew the couple said they were inseparable as teens. They graduated from high school in 1968, and Robin moved with Phil to Lubbock and then to Topeka as he began to build his career. The pair married on November 27, 1976 at a Presbyterian church in Roland Park, Kansas, when both Robin and Phil were just 20 years old. Surprisingly, they unofficially separated recently this year. How could a 35-year-old relationship end all of a sudden? After their annulment, Robin stated that Phil was kind and sensitive as a high school boyfriend before he got to know Oprah Winfrey or began his career on Dr. Phil. However, once they married, she claimed things changed. His wife referred to him as domineering and said he wanted her to stay home and take care of the household, as well as to maintain her looks rather than help with the family business. Robin claimed at the time that his domineering ways made her anxious like a tightly coiled spring. Looks like Dr. Phil cares too much about his public appearance, but Robin also claimed that Phil had a roving eye and was unapologetic about his infidelity when she confronted him. She ultimately called things off. Maybe she couldn't take it anymore, and she probably already tried her very best to be the best wife, but Dr. Phil just couldn't do the same in return. She claimed because he wouldn't promise to stop seeing other women when she was interviewed by the Kansas City Star. In my opinion, Dr. Phil should treat his wife the same way his wife treats him. 35 years and it ended. I cannot believe this at all. I have no idea what Dr. Phil is going through right now. I just hope nothing bad happens. Just in case you didn't know, Robin Jo Jamison was a liquor store manager in a Kansas City suburb. She also worked as a film editor and built a career for herself over the years, although she maintained a relatively quiet life and did not do other interviews about her ex-husband. She almost didn't want to talk about it whatsoever, and it kind of makes sense why she wouldn't want to be seen by the public eye, and she probably didn't want her relationship with Dr. Phil to affect her future, and she probably didn't want the public to have an opinion on her and what she's done. The most disappointing thing was that Dr. Phil never confirmed or denied his ex-wife's claims. Instead, he said only that he was a football player and she was a cheerleader, and there was social pressure at the time to take the next step by getting married. We still do believe that divorce isn't final, the papers have not been worked on yet, but I personally cannot believe that Dr. Phil would not promise his wife that he wouldn't be roving his eyes at other women. Based on what I've mentioned before, Dr. Phil isn't so loyal after all. He is blinded by fame, to the point where he cares a lot more about public appearance, and he doesn't even let his own wife leave the house. I really hope that the divorce doesn't officially happen. Maybe Dr. Phil can change based on his experience and learn from his mistakes. Everyone isn't perfect, and in high hopes, Dr. Phil can make things up and not let the separation be official. All in all, things need to get fixed really fast. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We really appreciate it, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, comment something nice, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!